In the battle to raise Michigan's minimum wage, supporters of an initiative to bring it to $15 an hour submitted hundreds of thousands of signatures in an effort to put the issue before voters. Thank you for joining us for the news at 10. I'm Elise Ramey. As TV5's Kendall Keys reports, even if today's initiative meets the requirements to advance, it won't go before voters for some time.
Sometimes you're kind of balled up and you're just wondering where you're going to take the next hit from.
The service industry taking hit after hit. First COVID, followed by inflation and a labor shortage. Now a possible future in which the minimum wage rises more than 50%.
If you start to pile that onto tip wage credit and everything else, I just think it's doomsday for a lot of small businesses.
Backers of Raise the Wage Michigan reportedly submitted hundreds of thousands of signatures for a ballot initiative to raise the minimum wage from $9.87 now to $15 an hour by 2027. It would also eliminate sub-minimum wage of $3.75 for tipped workers.
We have such tight margins already, and then we rely on that tip wage credit in order to function. So when you're talking about an increase like they're talking about, I can see it really taking a lot of operations out, especially the small independents like ourselves.
Jared Heidel is the owner of Blackstone Smokehouse in downtown Flint. He says the wage increase sought in the ballot initiative is unsustainable for businesses and customers.
You're walking in these restaurants now where even pre-COVID you were paying 25% less for a menu item, and we haven't had any of those increases yet. So when you start to pile that on top of it, imagine what your burger is going to cost 2 years from now.
He tells me he's already had to decrease his workforce from 30 people down to 13. Increasing the minimum wage would force him to cut even more.
It's already hard to make it, so as this supply and demand becomes more challenging, including payroll costs on top of all the other costs, I just don't see a lot of people getting through this in the next couple years.
If enough signatures are valid, the initiative would appear on the November 2024 ballot. Backers missed the window for this November. In Flint, Kendall Keys, WNEM TV5.
The ballot initiative needs around 340,000 ballot signatures. After the Bureau of Elections determines how many ballot signatures it has, the proposal goes to the State Board of Canvassers, which decides if it's eligible for the ballot. Then the legislature can either put it on the ballot, adopt it into law, or send it to the ballot alongside its own proposal. Still unfolding tonight as police piece together the event.